Stewball was a racehorse, and I wish he were mine. He never drank water, he only drank wine, and his bridle was silver, and his mane it was gold.
They're in the gate. And they're up. Quickly, 10 Road shows speed to the outside. Up between horses, there goes Curious Cat and Shuffleboard Billy. Next in the outside is Seen in Orbit, followed by Bizet and Marble Brush. Then to the rail, it's Nijinsky's Gold. After that, Poor Old Mrs. Miller, Tumbling Shoals. And trailing is Chic Chic. On the turn, driving out there to the lead is Curious Cat by 2. 10 Road second. Shuffleboard Billy is third. The opening quarter in 22 and 3. Good pace going there now, as Curious Cat has the short lead. 10 Road second. Seen in Orbit to the middle of the track is third. Shuffleboard Billy fourth. Marble Brush to the outside fifth. Right there between horses, Bizet to the rail, Nijinsky's Gold. Then 2 lengths back to Poor Old Mrs. Miller, followed by Tumbling Shoals and Chic Chic. They continue down the backstretch, the half in 46 and 3. Curious Cat by 2 lengths. 10 Road is second. Seen in Orbit to the outside third. Nijinsky's Gold moves strongly between horses fourth. Marble Brush to the outside is fifth. Bizet now is sixth as they move for the final turn. Curious Cat has the lead. 10 Road second. Seen in Orbit third. On the rail, that is Nijinsky's Gold moving up into fourth. Marble Brush is fifth, followed by Bizet. On the final turn, Curious Cat leads a length and a half. To his outside now, here comes Nijinsky's Gold into second. And here they come into the stretch. Curious Cat the leader. Nijinsky's Gold is second. Seen in Orbit to the outside in third. Moving up along the inside, Bazan into fourth. Curious Cat leads it. Nijinsky's Gold second. Seen in Orbit to the outside. With a furlong to go, Nijinsky's Gold takes the lead. Curious Cat trying to fight back. Seen in Orbit is third as they drive for the wire. It's Nijinsky's Gold and Curious Cat. They fight together, fighting it out. Nijinsky's Gold, Curious Cat, Seen in Orbit to the wire. And at the wire, Nijinsky's Gold is going to get there and win it a length and a half. Seen in Orbit running second, and Curious Cat was third.
On the bay and the mare, well, I bet on the gray mare, and I bet on the bay. If I'd have bet on old Stewball, I'd be a rich man today. Out yonder, ahead of them all, came a prancing and a dancing, my noble Stewball. Old Stewball was a racehorse, and I wish he were mine. He never drank water, he only drank wine. Old Stewball was a racehorse.
16th on the Sawyer Turf Course. In the fourth race, scratch number 10, Nasty Kinda Guy. This is an exact race, post time in 8 minutes. Ninja Magic breaks alertly to the outside. Curious Cat to the inside. Try Mickey takes over in third. Next is Quackford Joseph. To the rail is Oh What a Moment, and then to the middle of the track. Moving up, it is Sovereign's Hot, followed by Mayan Magic, and well out in the middle, trailing Lonesome Gold. Curious Cat gets the lead now. Length and a half. Ninja Magic is second. Quackford Joseph to the middle, third. Oh What a Moment is right there, fourth by 2.5. Sovereign's Hot is fifth, followed by Misty Bayou Bandit. To the rail, that is Mayan Magic. After that, Try Mickey and Lonesome Gold along behind the whole field after the opening quarter, 23-3. Curious Cat showing his speed. He leads it by 4. Ninja Magic second, Quackford Joseph third by 4. Oh What a Moment now is fourth, followed by Mayan Magic and Sovereign's Hot, Misty Bayou Bandit. After that, Try Mickey and Lonesome Gold can still see them all as they go down the backstretch. They have in 47-4. Curious Cat continuing to lead by 3.5. Quackford Joseph moves up alongside of Ninja Magic. About 5 lengths back, Mayan Magic is on the move with Sovereign's Hot. Misty Bayou Bandit to the inside. They move to the final turn. Curious Cat's lead beginning to diminish some now, and Quackford Joseph moving up on the outside. Ninja Magic third, but it is Misty Bayou Bandit who's flying at horses now after 3/4, 1:12-4. Here they come into the stretch. Curious Cat the leader, and Misty Bayou Bandit flying at him on the outside. Quackford Joseph dropping back in third. Curious Cat has the lead. Misty Bayou Bandit, it will be these two now. Past the 16th pole. Misty Bayou Bandit bearing down on Curious Cat. They're nearing the finish. It's Misty Bayou Bandit on the outside, and Curious Cat at the wire. Misty Bayou Bandit will be in front. And a 16th. This is an exact race. Post time in 10 minutes. They're in the gate. And they're off. Curious Cat breaks alertly from the outside. Joined to the rail by Come On Zeke. There goes Foreign Shares rushing out. Sovereign's Hot is right there in fourth, followed by Mall Ruler in Try Mickey. After that is Landslock, and very far back is Quack for Joseph as they move onto the first turn. Curious Cat getting the lead. Come on, Zeke between horses. 4 and Shares staying 3 wide in third. Length and a half back to Mall Ruler in fourth, and another 3 to Sovereign's Hot in fifth. After that, Try Mickey, followed by Landslock and Quack for Joseph. The opening quarter raced in 23 and 3. Moving to the backstretch now and getting the lead, it's Curious Cat by just over 2 lengths. Come on, Zeke second. Mall Ruler takes over third. 4 and Shares drops back now into fourth. It's about 5 lengths further back to Try Mickey, Sovereign's Hot, Quack for Joseph, and Landslock. But Curious Cat continues to show the way. He's got a length on Come On Zeke after a half in 47 and 4. But now it is Mall Ruler who's moved up into a striking position third. About 7 lengths further back, Quack for Joseph is in gear fourth, followed by Try Mickey and 4 and Shares. They move to the final turn. Curious Cat with a lead by 3. Come On Zeke dropping back a bit, then to the outside Mall Ruler. But Quack for Joseph, with his running shoes on today, has now moved into fourth. They get through 3 quarters in 1:13 and 1, and they have to go catch Curious Cat. He leads it by 6 lengths. The horse wants to do it. It's called Quack for Joseph. He's moving up now to second, right to the outside of Come On Zeke. It is Curious Cat leading it, and Quack for Joseph sets his sight, but he's a long ways away with a furlong to go. Curious Cat leads it. Quack for Joseph takes over in second, but Curious Cat has had things his way today, and Curious Cat is going to romp home. Curious Cat in front at the wire. Second race, number 7, Curious Cat, a 3-year-old dark bear brown colt by Cougar II out of Bolden, Willing, owned by Betty Hamel and trained by Dallas Keene. Curious Cat, bred in Texas by the owner, Betty Hamel, was ridden to victory this afternoon by Calvin Borel. They're in the gate. And they're off. And rushing out there to get the lead to the outside is Curious Cat. Down on the rail are Brother Fox, Ralgen. Berto is right behind the leaders in fourth. That is Brandenburg fifth, Double Latch is sixth. Beyond Mirage was shuffled back early and now trails as they move on to the turn. That's Curious Cat driving out there, getting the lead a length and a half. Brother Fox second by 3. Berto, make that Ralgen is third. Berto is 2 lengths back in fourth. Beyond Mirage has the rail in fifth. Followed out there by Brandenburg and the trailer Double Latch. The opening quarter, very rapid, 22 and 3 as Curious Cat shows the way. He leads this one by 2.5, and that's Brother Fox with Pat Day sitting chilly aboard in second. It's another 5 lengths further back then to Berto alongside of Ralgen. Beyond Mirage is still fifth, followed by Double Latch and Brandenburg. The half 46 and 1. Still a rapid pace as they move for the final turn. And Curious Cat continues in front by 3 with Brother Fox second. Berto poised to strike on the outside now in third. Trying to move up Beyond Mirage. Along the rail right there is Ralgen. It's Curious Cat with the lead now by 4 lengths. Brother Fox is dropping off. Berto now is on the outside in third. They passed three quarters, 1:11-2. And here they come into the stretch, and Curious Cat trying to go wire to wire. Has the lead by 4. Berto is second, and the outside Beyond Mirage moving up in third. Double Etch trying to start a late rally. But Curious Cat is leading it by 3. That is Beyond Mirage in second now. Berto is third with a furlong to go. Curious Cat leads it. Beyond Mirage is coming on. Berto third. Curious Cat the leader. Here comes Beyond Mirage with a 16th to go. Beyond Mirage bearing down, and it's Beyond Mirage getting over the wire. Beyond Mirage draws clear, wins it by 2. Curious Cat second, and Double Edge got up to finish third. They're in the gate, and they're off. Manchild broke alertly to the outside, but there goes Curious Cat, showing his usual speed, and quickly he's got 2 lengths on the field. Majestic Improviser wants to rush out and chase, followed by Laguna Hills and Raljon. Manchild now has dropped back to 5th, and Sovereign Circle is the trailer on the turn. But it is Curious Cat finding the lead. He takes care by 2 lengths. Majestic Improviser is second. Laguna Hills another length and a half back in third by 3. Raljon has the rail in 4th. Manchild is 5th. Sovereign Circle, the trailer, 23-1 the opening quarter. And it is Curious Cat bounding along on a 3.5 length lead as Laguna Hills now wants to take up the chase in second. Majestic Improviser just ahead back in third. 5 lengths further back are Manchild and Raljon. And still, it is Sovereign Circle trailing the field. They continue down the back stretch, and they get past the half in 47-1. Pace slowing down and working nicely for Curious Cat. He leads it by 2. Laguna Hills is second. Now Manchild, after that good start, is coming back at the leaders, moving up outside of Majestic Improviser, 3rd and 4th. Then Sovereign Circle, with great big strides, begins to gain on the field. The leader is Curious Cat by 2.5. Laguna Hills is second. Manchild 3rd. Sovereign Circle coming on in 4th. They go past 3 quarters in 1:12-1. And here they come into the stretch. Curious Cat the leader by 2. Laguna Hills is second. 3.5 back. It's Sovereign Circle and Manchild as they turn for home. Curious Cat with the lead. Laguna Hills is second. Manchild third. A furlong to go, and Curious Cat has plenty left. He opens the lead up to 3.5. Laguna Hills clearly second now. And as they reach the 16th pole, Curious Cat leads it. Laguna Hills the only one with a chance, but he'll not get there. It's Curious Cat in front of the wire. Curious Cat wins it by 3. Laguna Hills second. Manchild finished third. They're in the gate, and they're off. Manchild broke alertly to the outside, but there goes Curious Cat, showing his usual speed, and quickly he's got 2 lengths on the field.
and his bridle was silver, and his mane it was gold, and the worth of his saddle has never been told. And the fairgrounds were crowded, and Skewball was there, and the betting was heavy on the bay and the mare. Well, I bet
on the track now for the 9th race, 12 going 1 mile and 70 yards. There is exacta quinella and trifecta wagering offered here in the 9th. Post time coming up in 8 minutes. Rider of number 11, Hannah Range, is Alan Doopy. Alan Doopy rides number 11, Hannah Range. Lining up now for the 9th.
And way out yonder,
Butterfly Express in. And Cease of His Noble going in. Our play on in the gates. Waiting on the outside 3 runners.
My noble Skewball. Skewball was a racehorse, and I wish he were mine. He never drank water,
They're all in line.
he only drank wine.
And they're off and running. Hannah Range jumped in the air at the break. There goes the mare, Christy D. She's headed for the front end. Christy D going right along with Curious Cat early on. This pair clearing away by 3 from Something Red. Hannah Range fixing to got caught 6 deep into the opening turn. Rider looking for a spot to drop over, trying to find it there, but Policy's Best having problems with the turn. That one blowing out about 5 wide. It is Curious Cat on the front end. Curious Cat going easily here. Has the lead, opening up by 2 on Christy D. And Christy D is clear of Something Red by about 2.5. They make their way onto the backside. Hannah Range moves along in 4th, about 4 off the lead. Gap of 3 coming back to Policy's Best. Another 5 now back to Our Play On, and Our Play On is some 10 lengths off the leader. Zucrum Matthew Dane being asked for speed to go to the outside of Our Play On. Butterfly Express about 11 off the lead, and Cease of His Noble going to the outside of Butterfly Express. Frisky leader at the inside, 12 to 13 off the leaders, then 4 coming back to Foreman's Dream, and Ali Kobe is the last of 12. Quick opening quarter by Curious Cat, 23-11, and they bend onto the far turn. Curious Cat still leading. Curious Cat trying to open up once again. Something Red put into a drive. Hannah Range is on even terms with Something Red, and they're 3, now 4 in arrears of Curious Cat, who's going strongly here. And to the quarter pole, Curious Cat now leads by 4. Is there anything left in the tank? And they turn for the wire. Curious Cat opens up by 5 now down the straightaway. Hannah Range and Something Red, they can't get Curious Cat. And here comes Zucrum Matthew Dane along with Butterfly Express. They're trying to run down Curious Cat, but Curious Cat with a tiger in his tank today. Curious Cat will win this one clear. Curious Cat wins it by nearly 5.5 on the line over Butterfly Express. Tight photo for 3rd between Foreman's Dream and Zucrum Matthew Dane.
And his bridle was silver, and his mane it was gold, and the worth of his saddle has never been told.
Results of the photo, it was number 6, Foreman's Dream, finishing 3rd, and the 10, Zucrum Matthew Dane, was 4th.
And the fairgrounds were crowded, and Skewball was there, and the betting was heavy on the bay and the
Race number 9 is now official.
Well, I bet on the gray mare.
Here is the winner. It is Curious Cat. Curious Cat, bred in Texas by Betty Hamel. From the Bold Ford's mare, Bold and Willing, by the Tale of Two Cities sire, Cougar the Second.
I'd be a rich man today.
Curious Cat is owned by the breeder Betty Hamel. Texas Brad wins for trainer.
And the fairgrounds were crowded, and Stewball was there, and the betting was heavy on the bay and the mare. Well, I bet on the gray mare, and I bet on the bay. If I'd have bet on old Stewball, I'd be a rich man today.
Texas Brad's on the track for the first. Field of 8 going 1 mile and a 16th here in the first half of the daily double. The track is listed as fast.
Ahead of them all
Going into line for the first.
came a prancing and a dancing, my noble Stewball. Old Stewball was a racehorse, and I wish he were mine. He never
man
drank
moving in.
water, he only drank wine.
Curious Cat now in the gates. Mr. Dillon, the last of 8. They're all in line. And they're off and running. Even break. Mike's Darlin Boy showing speed early on. Bold and Saintly also headed for the front end, but there goes Curious Cat out to his accustomed place on the front end, and Curious Cat has the lead, clears by 2. Mr. Dillon second from the outside. Mike's Darlin Boy along in third. Dickie Bill comes off running fourth. Didn't get the lead. He's on the inside of horses here and having a rough opening quarter of a mile, has shuffled back about 3.5 off the lead. Then 2 coming back to Bold and Saintly. He's 5 from the front end. To the outside of Bold and Saintly comes Bingo Man Tom Draper, a second. Last trailer, Petty Cash TC, unconcerned at this point, waiting for the speed to come back. Petty Cash TC about 12 off the lead, behind the opening quarter of 23:30, a good enough pace to shoot at. Put up there by Curious Cat. Curious Cat on the lead by a length and a half here. Mike Starlin Boy clear in second by 2 1/4. Dickie Bill is then third. Bold and Saintly moving fourth at the rail. Bold and Saintly has now taken third from Dickie Bill as they head onto the far turn. Mr. Dillon to the outside, wide every step of the way, is 5 from the front end. Bingo Man now in a drive. Petty Cash TC begins to fire with Tom Draper. That pair of closers about 8 off the lead. 47-16 for the half. Still a quick pace up front. Curious Cat has the lead now by 2, and Curious Cat on a hand ride, kicking for home. Curious Cat wants to go. The time is now, and he opens up by 3. Curious Cat beginning to draw away as they turn for the top of the lane. Far outside, Tom Draper is coming from way back. Petty Cash TC will take the rail route home, and they're all chasing Curious Cat. Curious Cat shortening stride, and the closers coming at him now from the outside. Tom Draper, Petty Cash TC is there. Curious Cat, though, turning them back so far. Curious Cat will be all out to the line to hold off Tom Draper, but Curious Cat gets it done over Tom Draper, then Petty Cash TC.
Old Stewball was a racehorse, and I wish he were mine. He never drank water.
Race number 1 is now official. Second race coming up in just about 19 minutes. In the second race, scratch number 3, Neat Sovereign. Number 3, Neat Sovereign, scratch from the second race. Please note that begins our first rolling pick 3, the second race. Third race on the card, no scratches or rider changes. Third race, the middle leg of our first rolling pick 3. In that third race, the past performance lines for number 2 Archon are missing in the program. They are available at any program stand here at the park. Once again, number 2 Archon has missing past performance lines available at the program stand. Fourth race, final leg, this first rolling pick 3 with no changes at this time. Post time for the second is 19 minutes away. 7-2 exacta, $26.80. 7-2-5 trifecta, $80.60.
And the betting was heavy on the bay and the mares.
Here is Curious Cat. Curious Cat is owned by Betty Hamel, trained by Monty Couch, Texas bred. Is from the Bold Forbes mare, Bold and Willing by the sire Cougar II. Kiki Patan, the winning jockey, going the mile and 16th distance in 1:46.14. Curious Cat now 2 for 3 here at the park.